listen to me, mother.
Oh, this is crazy.
You look at me. I love you. You're thirsty. Alright? We're gonna do some good shit for it, baby.
Oh, this is crazy.
Appreciate the
Don't let come down to you.
A cheer.
Yeah. Come on.
18, now. Baby.
Come on there like Big X the plug. Well, I couldn't be first off, welcome back to the Down South Philly show. How y'all feeling? I'm your Down South Philly host, Don. This your other co-host, DP. And we in the building. And what I was about to say was, before we get into the show, I couldn't be, I know we talking about the Giants, but I couldn't be a Dallas fan or a Dallas team member because I would make sure Big X the plug is like our spokesperson. We got to play his music. He got to be at the games.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't know what y'all doing out there. But anyway, welcome back to the Down South Philly show. Your Down South Philly co-host, Dom. This your other co-host, DP. We in the building, man. We in the building. What's going on with you?
Tell them about the gun line, boss. What we got on the docket today?
Man, look. Week 18.
Man, it's over.
Man, it's the end of the season. Man.
Crazy.
I need that sound. I need next season for season 2 of the Down South Philly show. We'll have me a soundboard. Because right now I will play some real slow music. Even though we're going into the playoffs, one, you lose, you out. 2, whether you win or not, it's only but a handful of games, and the season is over with, man. This is the end of football.
14 teams make the dance, baby.
This is the end of football. Somebody play some sad music right now, because y'all know once football season over with, oh my God. It's like waiting on football season to come back around is like a kid waiting on Christmas to come. That's our Christmas. Man, football season start. That's our Christmas. So we gotta wait till doggone
August.
Forever in the day. Like Big Crit.
And then they sprinkle in a little draft status on us. They sprinkle in a few off-season moves on us to get us all excited and lathered up.
Man, then once the draft hit, boy, you can't wait for doggone football season to start. You want to see what the rooks gonna do. You want to see what your new players gonna do. The coaches, what they done schemed up. Oh, I know they gonna do something with that third wide receiver. He gonna. But anyway, man, you know you ain't playing nobody when you ain't even start talking about them yet. The New York Giants, man. Week 18, the Philadelphia Eagles will be at home against the New York Giants. We know what the New York Giants are. We resting our starters, man. Saquon Barkley has a chance to break Eric Dickerson all-time rushing record, which is what 2000. What is it? 2000.
It's 21. It's 2105, I think.
21. How many?
2105.
So it's 2000.
He 101 away from breaking it.
Oh yeah, it's 2006.
Yeah, that's what. Okay, yeah.
But
2106.
Yeah, so it's 2106, but he won't be breaking that because we're resting our starters. Also, I think Smitty is very close to, more than 100 yards away. But he's still close enough where he could probably get 1,000 yards if he played in this game. Man, it's a lot going on. It's a lot of stuff that a lot of people can do to add some stats today. Today resume, today repertoire.
I think
the starters will be resting.
Sweaty close to 10 sacks.
Yeah. This is we missed the 1 seed. We're gonna end up with that 2 seed. The Washington loss it kind of hurt us, but the fact that it wouldn't have mattered
because they kept winning.
Yeah, because the Vikings and Detroit both kept winning, so it wouldn't have mattered. Of course, we still wanted to beat Washington anyway, but it wouldn't have mattered as far as us getting the 1 seed. It probably would have mattered as far as if we had to play one of those teams, whether we home or not. Maybe it would have helped with that, but as far as us getting the 1 seed, we would have been in that 2 slot regardless. Now, we still could have a home NFC championship game. Those 2 teams got to keep winning to end up playing. Of course, we got to do what we do, win as well. But if it came down to it, we in the NFC championship, we could be playing either one of those teams. So we could be at home anyway. Whoever we playing, the football guys are going to line it right. We got this 2 seed for a reason. There's a reason why we in the 2 seed. The football guys saw it fit for us to get the 2 seed this year for something special to happen. They was like, usually when y'all get that 1 seed, you win your 2 games and you're in that 2. But they was like, this year, I need you at that 2 seed so I can line things up. Football guy, hey, if that's what he sees us at, when you're going to do your magic this year and we're going to handle business, hey, so be it. So we got the 2 seed, man. So no need for us to go out there and play. So this is like our bye week, as if we would have had a 1 seed, only the backup playing. So, we want to give the guys a rest, keep them healthy, get them fresh. Hurts. The only thing I don't like about the whole situation is Hurts hasn't really. He played a little bit in the Washington game, but he really, this is basically like 3 games he ain't played. So when we do play in the playoffs, we got to knock that rust off quick. But at the same time, it's giving the chance for anything he got hurt and to heal up his finger, concussion, all that. So this also has probably been giving him time to go through the offense. I'm sure he's been looking at past games, learning more into the scheme. This is still a new scheme for her. So I'm sure it has also helped him out to watch the game from the outside, watching Kenny Pickett play, watching whether Kenny played good or not. It's a lot of times it's good to see other people play in the systems, especially, y'all in the same quarterback room together. So now he can see it from a different lens. So I'm sure that probably helped him out as well. So like I said, man, all this stuff, in my opinion, it happened for a reason. We gonna hit the Super Bowl, man, and all of this stuff is just a nice little recipe to get us there. Everything has really been lining up until this point, the way that we needed, the teams, the order that the schedule laid out, the bye week, everything has been aligning. We should have known everything was going to align when we signed Zach Baun, thinking he was going to be a special teams guy, and he's had a season. You can't tell me the season ain't been aligning since the damn Zach Baun signing. Saquon. So,
man, just to pick up where you left off, Saquon and Baun, man, I think we all as Eagle fans knew that Saquon would be good, but we didn't think he would rush for no 2,000 yards. I can't even fathom the impact that he's had since he's been here. It's just like he finally in the system where he don't have to be the main focal point. He got a great offensive line to run behind where he ain't getting touched. Sometimes the whole play. Or at least, till he get to to the second level. He ain't getting touched till he get to the second level, which
I was thinking about that Rams game.
Yeah, what kind of the burst that he have, the way that he hit that hole with that burst and, not having to worry about getting hit in the backfield a majority of the time, it just seemed like, the rest of the team accepted him from day one. It wasn't no animosity. It wasn't no egos. He a hell of a leader in his own right. And then like for Baun, we really didn't have no expectation for Baun. We just was hoping that he would be, a good fit for the team. And he ended up going out here and having a Pro Bowl season. And could could very well be a candidate for defensive player of the year. So you're right. It's a lot of things that's like moving in our favor this year. Even when we was making our predictions at the beginning of the year, to be in a spot to be a 14-win team is amazing. We could have had the division wrapped up a week ago, a week or two ago, but I mean that's cool. We ended up wrapping it up in dominating fashion. We still get guaranteed if we win, we at least had 2 home games, with the possibility of a third if things fall our way, which they very well can. We'll just let the chips fall where they may, but for overall, man, it's been a hell of a season. We really don't have that much analysis for the Giants just because, one, our starters ain't playing, but for two, the Giants don't have nothing to play for, so it really ain't no point in going into what they do well because they don't do shit well. But just to put this season into like perspective, like it's just been a hell of a ride. It's felt like one of them championship type seasons where like you said, everything going our way. We done seen so many big plays, so many explosive plays from whether it be Saquon or Smitty or AJ or Goddard. It seemed like the whole team just had a handful of like crazy highlight reel type plays. And it's just it's crazy to think that the regular season is coming to an end. But that also mean that, we in the dance. We punched that ticket in the dance. We the number 2 seed no matter what happens. It looks like we're gonna be healthy, which is good. I think even if we were gonna go for the record, Jalen wasn't gonna play regardless, just because I think he's still in the protocol. So either way, he was gonna miss this week. So I'm not worried about that yet. We'll see what he look like next week. As long as he come back next week, we good. But it's just good to see that we able to take like a quote unquote bye this week because the game really don't mean nothing to us. So maybe it was good that things happened the way they did, and it's just lining up to be a special season for us. So I just hope that we can hit the playoffs, firing on all cylinders. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, man. Nothing special, nothing else to say about it. Let me ask you this. We now seeing as that we playing the Giants and we playing our backups. Now we don't know exactly which backups playing, but we coming out of here with a dub.
Oh yeah. No matter who we playing, we coming out here with the dub. Of course, last week, we got to throw some analysis into it. The Giants whooped up on the Colts last week. They put 45 on their dome piece.
Yeah.
Nobody saw that coming. Especially with you consider the fact that going into it, I think they was either they had the number 1 draft spot or they was in the running for the number 1 draft spot. Either way, they screwed themselves. So I don't see them. I don't even necessarily think that they trying to win this game Sunday, but we'll see. Whoever they tried out there, the only I mean, from a playmaker standpoint, neighbors always is something to deal with. And I do like Tracy Porter Jr. They running back. He been making some plays this year. So Drew Lock, he lit it up last week. I don't see him doing that. But if he does, I really don't see him repeating that. Yeah, I'm not too worried about the Giants. This is one of them. This is one of them games where it's gonna feel like a damn scrimmage to us.
And even the Drew Lock thing, it's not like he came out there and aired us out last year. He won on like the last play type joint. So on a shaky defense, hell, they were worse than shaky. But
nah, they weren't shaky.
They were worse than shaky. But and by the way, Hurts put a team on his back last year when we had the worst defense in the league, we were still winning damn games because Hurts was putting the team on his back, but the shit got too heavy.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yeah, man, it's been a crazy season, man. Just to go on YouTube and see them Saquon Barkley highlights, man.
Crazy.
Y'all know how many times I done watched Saquon Barkley highlights?
Like he literally like
Every time I see something drop, I hold on, hey, get my popcorn ready.
mm-hmm.
I don't even press play yet. Get my pop. I go pop me a thing of popcorn. As soon as it get done, I hit play. Eat me some popcorn.
Man, the highlights mean more to me
Saquon Barkley highlights
than any accolade he could possibly win, from an MVP to a damn rushing title. He got the rushing title. Ain't nobody take that from him this year. But the record for rushing in the single season record, all of that, it just, I'd be lying if I said I saw him having this type of impact. Like going into it when we did our preview, I think I said I saw him getting like 12 to 1,300 yards max in this offense.
Right.
But for us to go ahead and realize that, we need to feed him and run the offense through him, I never thought I'd see that, to be honest, for them to run the ball how we need them to run the ball. And to be honest, they still don't run it enough, but still, but at least they run. I mean, obviously they running it a ton though, for them to be, 100 yards away from the single season record. I didn't think they had it in them.
You know what would have been crazy? So if he would, in the Dallas game, Saquon would have pulled a Clinton Portis. Came and got the belt at the end. Remember, Clinton Portis had that belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he would have had like a belt or something, like after he got that 2,000 yards, somebody would have like put a belt around him. Then he would have put it on his shoulder for the rest of the game while he was playing. That would have been hard as hell.
Yeah. But with that being said, and if it was your decision, you letting Saquon go for this record, or you letting them sit?
Well, I always felt like whatever the team wanted to do, like if the team as a collective came together and was like, hey, look, this is what's on the table and this is why we playing for it, I would have been straight with it. And if they would have not, played, I would have been cool with that, because all right, boom, you want to rest your starters. It's kind of like, you didn't get the 1 seed, so you're not going to have the bye week. Everybody dinged up. You want to go into the you want to get healthy, and you want to go in as healthy, meaning you don't want nobody to get hurt in the Giants game. So that's twofold. You want people to heal up from whatever they got, and you don't want them to get no more injuries. And you don't want them to miss none of the playoffs, not even one game. So I understand resting them. But I also understand that, man, you just might be your one last time to get this record. Like I said, it's also a chance for Smitty to get 1,000 yards. But just as far as like Saquon getting the record, which is easily attainable, we know he would have got 101 yards against the Giants. I don't care if they sell out the stopper. Like,
it wouldn't have mattered.
It's no way you're gonna be able to do that, because Smith, that would have gave Smitty his 1,000. Then by the time y'all start covering his ass up, now Saquon getting off on you. Now
somebody was gonna break a record.
Somebody, both of them, because by the time Smitty dropped 3 touchdowns on your ass,
you gotta help
200 yards. Saquon was gonna be getting off. So, but like I said, I would have understood if they went for it, because this is the one time you're gonna get it. Like, it ain't no guarantee that you're gonna go to the Super Bowl. So, all right, boom, you rest all your starters, lose the first or the second playoffs game. Are you gonna be like, we should have went for the damn record? We ain't even. So, if I'm the coach, I'm telling them, like, if they ain't playing, I'm telling them, like, look, this is a situation. We can agree to play. We can agree to not play. But if we don't play, Y'all gonna be mad that we didn't go for it. If we lose, if we don't make it to the Super Bowl, of course you get to the Super Bowl, you wanna win it, but we ain't even gotta discuss all that. Right now we're just saying make it. If you don't make it to the Super Bowl, you gonna be mad that we didn't go for this record. So what I'm telling the team is, look, we ain't playing. Y'all boys gotta at least get to the Super Bowl. You can't. I'm telling you right now, y'all gotta get to the Super Bowl. If I'm resting the starters, I need you to get that into your head right now. We going to the Super Bowl, because otherwise we wasting our fucking time. Wow, I mean, y'all might as well go out there and play if you're gonna go out here and lose the first game or lose the second game, or go to the NFC Championship and lose. You got to get to a Super Bowl. You got to get to a Super Bowl. So that's how I'm looking at it, and that's how I'm looking at it if I'm a coach. That's how I'm talking to the team. We got to get to the Super Bowl. I'm resting the starters so we can go to the Super Bowl. If I rest the starters, we don't make it to the Super Bowl, y'all fail. I failed y'all too, but y'all failed.
Yeah, and to be honest, with the roster that we have being fully healthy, it's no reason, absolutely no reason why we shouldn't make it to the Super Bowl.
Now, let me say this too, because we were just talking about how everything been going our way this season. Now, it's a lot of shit that been going the damn Vikings and Detroit way too. Like, It's a bunch of games the Vikings could have lost, and they done got damn
Lions too.
Had they chin. And Detroit, damn, they out there. What's the coach's name? Dan
Campbell.
Campbell.
Dan Big Balls Campbell.
Hell, they got Dan Campbell. Goddamn, he playing the whole second half of the game. Y'all don't see him run out there. He got Pat. They ain't got nobody else to play. Dan Campbell been suiting up like a mother.
Playing linebacker.
They got his ass playing tight end, linebacker. I seen him punt, all type of shit. So damn, they winning by any means. So if it come down to it, we might have to play neither one of them. We might have to play one. Hell, we might have to play both of them. And if we gotta play one or both, it's gonna come down to who the most motherfucker shit they go to wait for whoever. So we gotta be locked in, man. We gotta make it to the Super Bowl. We gotta make it to the Super Bowl. It ain't no reason why we can't go. Now the Detroit Lions and the Vikings are really good teams. It's going to depend, as far as playing Detroit, it's going to depend on how healthy they are when we play them. I'm not really sure who the biggest threat to, or who would be the hardest to play. Styles make matchups. So
I would say because of the injuries, Vikings would probably be a little tougher because of that defense.
Yeah, I told somebody that today. Not only that defense, but it's hard sticking Addison and
they got weapons out there. Then they got TJ Hawkinson at tight end.
Yep.
They got Aaron Jones in the backfield that can catch too. So I mean, and Addison, then Darnold dotting them up. Like he playing the best ball of his career right now. So I mean, they a threat. Like we well past the point of saying we can't trust the Vikings. We can't trust Sam Darnold because at this point we don't have no evidence that it's gonna stop. At least not this year.
Exactly. And I think in a game against, so we had to play the Vikings. Like our keys to victory in that game briefly would be not turning the ball. Like we couldn't. That's one of the games where like hurts you. Hey, we need these. This is one of them games. Like how you been playing all season, not turning the ball over. This is one of them games where we need you to do that. We don't need to be trying to force nothing. If it ain't open, don't throw it. You don't see what you like, throw it away. And we're going to keep trying to get the ball to Saquon. Now, that's one of them type games because you don't want to give them no extra touches.
Thanks.
Of course, on defense, defense, we got to do what we do. You can't let nobody out there get off. And hell, just even sticking Justin Jefferson and Addison alone without even the other two threats is going to be damn hard. I mean, I think we could do it.
Even they three been making plays. Like Naylor been getting off too. But like you said, it's just one of them special years for him. So They're gonna be tough to guard.
I also think that's a game where we could probably, as good as they've been playing, so I think what that game will come down to is if we don't turn the ball over, our defense playing so well that I think we probably could force Sam Darnold to just do a bunch of shit he ain't been doing all season.
he hold on to the ball too, so
I think
we
it'll be a bad
definitely can
game.
get to him.
I like if we played the Vikings, I think it probably could get ugly. Like it could be like a down to the end game, but it could get ugly too. Like just like when we played the Vikings like in 17 when we went, it could be like one of them tight games, tight at first, and then we just take the game over. So I could see it going like that. Now with Detroit, they can score so damn fast. Like they never really out the game, and you don't really want to be going blow for blow with them. So that's a game where we would try to have to limit them on scoring and take advantage of their damn defense. Like that's a game where like we should offensively we should just get all over their ass. And defense
we gotta beat them up.
Scoring, like if we could get up.
That really what it'll come down to is us controlling the
line of scrimmage.
Controlling the line of scrimmage, but controlling time of possession.
Yeah, the clock.
Like we need to. That's one of them where we just need to give this. If we need to give the Saquon 30 times, that's what it's going to have to be.
Stay on the field whenever when we get extra opportunities or just our regular opportunities, long drives, run Saquon, tire the defense out. Their defense already banged up. You want to get them real tired, lean on them, long possession.
And of course, when we get our one-on-ones on the outside, ain't nobody there to stop AJ Smith.
And they got old boy over there, the Rook. We know he good for some pass interference. We got to take advantage of that.
Yeah, Arnold gonna reach out and touch it.
So it's a lot of ways we can take advantage of them two teams.
I'm excited, man. This one of them years where it's like you look around at the landscape. Like it seemed like every time we got like a really, really good team, like you look around at the landscape and be like, I really don't see nobody that's really fucking with us. Now, to be fair, this year is the first time where we had a good team, and then it's like two other good teams that's got records better than us. But even with the records being the way they are, like if you break it down and go player for player, they can't fuck with us. Like Saquon really was the equalizer. From a playmaker standpoint. Now you got to put 8 in the box, and then when you do, good luck on the outside.
Yeah, I agree. Because usually it's like one other team, San Fran, somebody like that, just like usually one other team. But this year it's don't forget about Green Bay. They good. I mean, we can
got Green Bay and Commanders. Like the whole NFC bracket.
Everybody good. So like,
the whole NFC bracket is dangerous.
Yeah, first we might end up playing Green Bay or Washington, which
I feel like either one of those are really good round one games.
Yeah, me too. I feel
both of those is really good round one games for us. We done played both of them. It's been a while since we played Green Bay, so really the team that we was in week 1 is nowhere near where we are today. So that's kind of like a brand new game for us. And they can say the same thing on their side.
Yeah,
but I think we match up well with them. They don't stop the run particularly well. Neither one of them really stop the run particularly well. We've seen Jaden Daniels twice at this point, so we know exactly how dangerous he is. We're gonna have to put a spy on him on 4th down. That's what it comes down to. 3rd and 4th down, we got to do something different because
3rd and 4th down, can't let him use his legs, defensive line like Jalen Carter. You gotta rate the game. You gotta rate the line of scrimmage. Our
ends shouldn't even rush, to be fair. Like we should treat him. I mean, he basically is Lamar, but we don't even need to, because every time our ends rush in, he go out the back door. So we need to go ahead and just go rush upfield and stay upfield. Like we can't give him nothing cheap, nothing greasy.
Make him win the game from the pocket.
Yep, which he can do, but if you gonna pick, he can't do both.
Right.
I'm excited, man.
Yeah, man. This gonna be a good little run, man. I think we'll be on here in a couple of weeks talking about the NFC Championship and chance to go to the Super Bowl. Whoever we get in this first round, man, we putting belt their ass, man. putting built ass, whether it's Green Bay, that's a tough matchup, but ain't fucking. Washington, man, we might beat shit out of Washington now.
Yeah, because of their fans.
Yeah, we might just because of how the last game. I told y'all, I said at the beginning of this video, everything lining up the way it's supposed to. So we might have to play Washington.
Mm-hmm.
It might be a reason why we lost that game in the fashion that we lost. But we might have to end up playing Washington. Or we might have to end up playing Green Bay. But either way, we'll be focused, man. We ain't. This ain't no one and done for sure. We definitely busting whoever head we got to play in the first round. And once Hurts knocked that rest off, shit, and it's over with.
I don't even think it's gonna be no rest. To be fair,
Nah,
the reason why I feel like it's not gonna be no rest is because of how we start anyway. Like our first quarters be slow. Like no matter what it is, I don't know for whatever reason, whether it be play calling or not feeding Saquon enough. Our first quarters, like pretty much all year long, outside of maybe 2 games.
Yeah, I just mean like as far as like getting the feel of the game back. You know, like once they miss a game, not a game, but once they miss like multiple games, it's like you kind of got to get a little bit of the feel back first. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he might necessarily need it, but if he do got some rest, you know, it might take him a quarter or something. Then he get like the speed of the game, the feel of the game. Yeah. All right, this the routes, whatever. But once he get back comfortable in the pocket, it's over with. Another thing too, I was watching. I think it might have been CJ GJ, and he was talking about watching film, and he was talking about like getting better over the season. It's like him and the rest of the team, but he was like, yeah, a lot of teams starting to do this, do that, whatever. This is probably why we getting turnovers. This is probably why this is going on. He was like, and what I liked about the interview was he said this. He said the only thing teams probably can do and that they have been trying to do is the quick game. But he said we got something for that too. And when he said that, that's all I need to hear, goddamn. You hear the baby. Goddamn. I was like, baby. Yeah, you on the same shit I'm on, CJ. I was like, but at the end of the day, to be real, like, you know, sometimes you just like to hear, but at the end of the day, I already know Fangio on it. That's why I ain't really worried about it. If like the defense fuck up, it's like was a personal error. Like Fangio putting you in the best position. Now he ain't gonna be 100%. So you're gonna have to play above the X's and O's sometimes, but for the most part, you know, we got the talent to play above the X's and O's and the talent and the IQ, and we got the coordinator to put them in the best position 9 times out of 10. So for a 4-quarter game, it ain't gonna be too many teams that can out skill us, outthink us, just play better ball than us for 4 quarters. So it's go time, baby. Trying to put the belt the ass on these Giants. Get this dub and get ready for the playoffs. Who Green Bay play this week?
Green Bay got a game with it might be the Bears. No, they just played the Bears. It can't be the Bears. They play. Oh yeah, it is the Bears. They play the Bears at 1. Same time we play the Giants.
And I know Dallas play Washington.
Yeah, you know, it's pretty much all
division
games in the last week.
Yeah.
A lot of them ain't gonna count, but the biggest ones will be
Seattle.
Huh?
You said the biggest ones will be, and I said Seattle Rams.
It was gonna be the biggest one, but Seattle eliminated now.
Oh, Seattle eliminated?
Yeah, they out of there. The Rams the Rams won the division.
Oh, so yeah, I remember, now that you say that, I do remember them saying that the Rams, what did they say? If something happened, the Rams would win. Yeah, but I didn't realize
Washington winning. When Washington won,
Yeah, that's what it was.
that
But I
gave
didn't realize that also eliminated Seattle. Now I
yeah,
knew the Rams was gone because the Rams and Seattle they ain't in the same division.
yeah,
They
they
ain't
in the
same
same
division.
division.
Oh
Mhm.
shit, I don't know why I'm tripping. Cause I was like, I remember them saying that, and I was like, the Rams and Seattle ain't even in the same division. Why the fuck do it matter, man? I swear to God, I was thinking that. I was like, Rams and Seattle. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, they in the same division. They in the NFC West.
I don't know
So
why damn I was thinking damn differently or whatever. But yeah, it is the 49ers, Seattle, Rams, and what's in there?
Seattle 49ers,
Rams,
Cardinals.
Cardinals.
So the only games that mean something on the NFC side would be the Bucks and the Saints, and the Bucks, the Saints, the Falcons, and whoever they playing. Let's see, the Falcons got to be playing the Panthers then. Whoever win them games will win the South, and then of course the big one is Detroit against the Vikings for the number 1 seed in the division.
Right. Yeah, it's going
So it's really only like 4 games that mean something.
right. Oh well, folks.
All I know is we done wrapped up this 2 seed. We're gonna go in here. We're gonna go in here and watch the Giants do whatever they're gonna do. They probably just gonna lay down because they don't even really want to win. But if they do pull it off, good for them. This will be a time for us. We just need to get out of this game healthy. Like that's my only thing about this game. Just get out healthy, because even if every starter ain't gonna rest. So whoever is playing that's gonna get meaningful snaps in the playoffs, we need to get out of this thing healthy as possible for
And
the
a lot
playoffs.
of backups are like big time rotational pieces. So
Yeah.
we don't need no big time. We don't need Joe Mo getting hurt.
Mm-mm.
We don't need goddamn Milton Williams getting hurt. We don't need none of these. We don't need because even like a lot of the not only like a lot of people rotational players, but a lot of these dudes are big time special teams for us too.
Mhm.
And so everybody need to get out of here healthy.
Ringo, Rogers, and them. None of
Sidney
them need to get
Brown,
hurt.
damn scrapping ass. Y'all know y'all seen Sidney Brown, not that damn.
Hey, putting their head between the washer dryer and the refrigerator. This game, go ahead and throw Mattis out there. Let him be all up and through. If there's anybody that need to be out there, it need to be Mattis.
Yeah. You can
It's
throw
a
Mattis
Mattis
out
game.
there. Let him get some burn.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Just wrapping up the season. It's been a dope regular season ride, but our next content gonna be playoff content, baby.
It's our first playoff content.
2 seed, baby. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you think. Did your team make it? If not, let us know what you think about the matchups that mean something this week. Drop it in the comments.
Yeah, man. Go Birds. If you don't got nothing to say at all, drop some Eagles in the comment. If you're not an Eagles fan, drop your team in the comment. Say something. Drop something in the comments, man. Come by, say hey, F you, something, goddamn.
Something.
All right, man. We out.